Hello friends, welcome back to Informatica channel. Today we're gonna discuss about target transformation, okay? And the day is day 17 session. So as you know about target transformation is nothing but where we are going to insert the source data into the target table, right? So wherever we use this target, right? So that we itself we call it as a target transformation. So what and all operations we can perform in this target transformation is so let's say you can configure the target table as either it is a SQL Server, Oracle or MySQL, or we can configure it as a flat file, CSV, JSON and XML files, right? And also we can consider the target tables as Salesforce, AWS S3, Google BigQuery and Snowflake data warehouse and so on. So these are the we have the target types. And we do have operations like insert, update, delete options, right, to perform data insertions, updates or deletions based on the business required. Okay, now we're going to discuss about what are the right properties are there. So right properties in the sense, so insert, update, upset and delete. Insert is nothing but direct insert. Update is nothing but if there are any update records coming from the source that we need to update in the target table. So for that we will use update property. And offset where we will use whether there are any new records and updated records are coming from the source, then we use offset operation. Suppose if you want to delete some records from target table based on some key value, so we can use delete operation. So these are the multiple right properties we have in target transformation, and let's discuss all these in practical way. Okay, so I'm going to create a mapping for this. So I'll call it as m underscore target transformation. So source, so this is the source employee info. If you can see, these are the records which are coming from the source. Okay, and I need to load it into this target table. So let's discuss all these one and the operators which we have: insert, update, upsert, and delete. Okay. So I'll take this as a source. Source is a Oracle table. So this is the source, okay, and these are all the fields we have in the source table. So now, so I need to insert. So it's a direct insert, and we need to first of all, while inserting, we need to check whether there are any records are there or not, or it is an empty table. So that we need to cross check, okay, before loading into the target table. So this is the target table. So first, what will discuss. First, we will discuss about insert. You all know this, okay? But you don't have to do truncate targets, okay? So these are the target fields and these are the field mappings. What we can do before inserting, we need to check, right? So for that, what we can take here, yes, we need to take a lookup transformation, okay? Because we need to look up on the target whether any records are there or not. If it is not there, we should insert it. So it is a connected lookup. So lookup object is target table, right? Key employee info. So on this table, I'm looking up, and it can return any row. Okay, lookup condition. So there are some naming conflicts are there. What I'll do is underscore. I'll keep it. Okay, take a condition. So ID should match. So source ID should match with target ID. Okay. Return fields anyone. Now it's an insert operation, right? And you will get an doubt here. So we are looking upon the target table to insert the record, but are we writing anywhere the conditions? No. As of now, I am not writing because it is a insert, right? So why I'm taking this lookup means, but to update any records for that purpose, I'm just taking lookup here itself, so that you will understand in the next step. So here we need to map the fields. So don't do auto smart map here because these are all the columns coming from the lookup. So we need to map source columns. Okay. So we need to map manually. Okay, done. Save it. So if you see now the mapping is valid, let me run the mapping now. Since we know that there are no records in the target table, so it will insert. Okay. So 13 records are coming from the source and it is loaded. All the 13 records have been loaded. Okay. So this is direct insert. Now we discuss about update. So, so I'll what we'll do. So let me take this mapping only. So we need to update, right? So insertion is done. Now, if there are any updates are coming from the source. So here what we have selected the operation here is insert, right? Only insert. If you get any updated records also, it will just insert that. So let's check. So what I'll do, I'll just update one record here. Kiran.b is there, right? What I'll do, I'll just change this name Kiran.p to Karan and email also karan@gmail.com. Okay. So let me commit it. So if we check in the source, so we are getting now an update record from the source. Let's see what will happen if I don't select any uh, update operation here. Okay. Even though if you select here in the target, if you select update, you know what it will happen. So let's say I'm doing update operation. Okay, based on ID. Okay. So now, so now everything is done. What it will do, let's check. Whether it will update only that record or it will update all the records. Let's check. Okay. So we got that 13 records are loaded, but let's check the data here. See if you see, it's showing current. So it got updated, the same record. But if you want to select offset operation, so based on ID, based on this ID, if it is matching, then it is updating. So now this functionality is working. Okay. Here if you select update, it is working fine. But at first you need to insert the record. But if you see here, this mapping is only for update. But before updating, you should be inserting the records, right? So for that, in one target transformation, you cannot maintain all these, right? So you should have another target. It's like a synonym. So for the first time, insert we should go to the insert record, and any update records are coming from the source, then it should update. So if you want both logics in one mapping, then we need to take another just copy of this transformation. Okay. So what I'll do, this is insert operation, and this target I'm using for update. Here in insert, so I will select this operation as insert only. We should not truncate while updating. Okay. So for update, what I'll do, I'll take update based on the ID. So if you have two transformations, then we need to route the data, right? So how we can route the data? Based on the router transformation, we can route the data. So here we can create the groups, here two groups, insert and update, insert and update. Okay. So now let's configure. Go to advanced. Is null of ID. That's it. From lookup, okay, it will is null of ID, which is nothing but for the first time while we loading into the target table. Okay. So it will check in the target table whether ID is null. So if ID is null, obviously all the records will not be there, right? So if ID is null, which is nothing but it will the Informatica will understand it should be inserting the records. Okay. For updating, so here also if of source ID should equal to lookup ID. Okay. Whenever you are going to update based on key column, we will be updating, right? So these are the key columns. ID is in the target table key column, and S underscore ID is in source key column. So it should match first of all. Then source name not equal to lookup name. Okay. This should match, and name is not equal to target name. Okay. So here this is the name Karan Mehta, name not equal to Karan Mehta. If it is matching, obviously it's not an updated record. If it is not matching, then it will update, right? So based on the ID, it will update the name column here. So in this way, we need to compare all the columns. So if any one column is changed, it will update based on the matching key column. That's it. It's very simple. Okay. So uh, if this ID, ID and R. So in this way, we need to compare all the columns here. If any one column is not matching, then it will update. So, uh, so the router will route the data to the update table. Okay. Now, if you see this, so insert should go to the insert table, and the update should go to the update. Both are same tables only, but We have just taken the synonym, that's it. Okay. Now let me save this. If any new record comes also, it will go to the insert. If there are any updates are coming, then it will update here. Okay. So let me first we'll check here what are all there. Okay. So what I'll do, 13 is error. I'll insert new record. Pushpa. It's not a movie name of the guys. It's a name. Pushpa@gmail.com. And she is into tester of it's a 35,000 and the date of birth is 1990. It's a female. Okay. So this is a new record. Okay. And in this and next is so one more update I'll do based on 10. So name is Ram, right? So I'll keep it as Ram only. Here email ID I'll send ram1@gmail.com. So his name email ID has been changed, so it's been there. And and his designation is right, senior tester. Okay, and the salary is also revised. So this is the this should be updated one. Okay, what I'll do, I'll first insert this new record and I'll commit it. So we got inserted and we need to update this side. So here Ram is Ram, Ram1. Okay, Ram1. Okay, email it is also it's only maintained. Ram1@gmail.com. He is a senior tester. And what is this? Employee info. Okay, and something that's correct only. So salary is 35,000. Okay, and everything is same. So I'll commit. Now to select here. So we are getting one update record. It is showing Prasad only. So this is the comment. Okay. Update. So it's not updated. Let me update here itself. Okay. So now I have updated ram1@gmail.com senior tester and the salary is 35,000 and we are inserting 14. So this one new record. So let's if we run now, let's just run this job. Let's see. In target, if you see here, so these are the records we have in the target now. So I'll pin this, then we can compare. Okay. Yeah. So here you can see two, right? Insert one record and update one. So we have two records. So there is one insert record is coming, so it is inserted, and same as the update is coming, it got updated. Okay. So now let's check in the target table. So as you can see, the first is new record is inserted, and for the ram1 at gmail.com, it got updated. So this is how we can uh, do the insert update operations. Okay. So let's say now we are done with these two, right? Insert and update. So let's check this upsert and delete. So in the insert operation, so this is for insert. Okay, that's uh, here we can select upsert also, whether it is update or insert. So based on the key column only, let us save it. So let me run the job now. So if I run this job, it should not do any operations. Okay. So in the update we have taken insert or sorry upset operation, right? And we have data driven. So data driven is also, it's nothing but how we mark the records in the source. So based on that, it will insert or update. Okay. Just try with this upset operation. Okay, it's same similar to insert update only. You just try to take one more new mapping, and you just take only one transformation. In this one transformation, you select here the select upset operation, and you will get the update column. Okay, if it is insert, it will insert. If there is an update records are coming, so you should update based on the key column. Okay, so based on that, you just design the mapping. If you get any doubts, let me know in the comment section. Okay, so now what we'll do, we'll go with delete operation. Okay, so delete also, so the key column should be there. Save it. So for deleting, I have created one more mapping here. Okay, it is delete operation mapping, and I'm selecting the same sources here. Okay, employee info, and I'm just passing through the expression. It's a pass through, and for target, I'm selecting the same employee info. Okay, in this we have data. So how we can delete it? So select here, the operation is delete and update column based on ID. Okay.